Hi guys, and welcome back to the first in the FIFA 21 series. Obviously FIFA 21's not out yet, we've got a few weeks to go before we actually get the game and get access. But what I'm going to do is release kind of a guide on what I would do to start, how I'm going to start, and go from there. It's going to be a series supposed to like how to start FIFA 21. Episode 1 is just going to be the web app. Obviously web app is something you get access to before the game. So it's one where we're going to do kind of step by step on different parts of it, or just discussing really. They're not going to be the longest videos in the world, but it's going to be a series leading up to FIFA where we're going to get quite a lot in discussing different methods and what I'm going to do. Obviously, if you're interested in this series and you're looking forward to FIFA 21, do make sure to subscribe to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated, and make sure to like the videos. Cheers. So, I suppose step 1 is the start date for FIFA 21. Or the web app start date. In my mind, the only one, or the date that makes sense, would be the 30th of this month. The reason being, it is the last Wednesday in the month, but the first or the last team of the week that can be before FIFA's released. So I know obviously you're going to have a few team of the weeks beforehand. It's going to kick in just as player of the month kind of kicks in as well, so I don't know what they're going to do there. But I see it being the 30th of the month they release the game. I suppose once that drops, you want to get on that straight away. You want to act on it as soon as possible. So web app starts, you load in, you have a look around, you see if there's anything new first with the web app. I highly doubt it. It's probably going to be pretty similar to usual, but you have a look around. When you load up, you're going to be greeted with your welcome pack. Obviously, you've played FIFA before, otherwise you won't have web app access. So you go onto the web app and you're greeted with welcome packs. So you have your first couple of packs for FIFA. You usually select, for example, you want an English, Brazilian, French starter team. You kind of select how you wish to start. I always personally go English because I always end up with a Premier League team. But people have gone, for example, like French before, got quite a decent young French, or quite a decent low-rated French player, and managed to fit that in their starting team. Obviously, just think what you want to build first. Like, I'd go Premier League because I'm more interested in the Premier League. This year I may mix it up and see what nations there are to select from and go from there, but odds on I'll go English. So you open up your starter packs, you get a selection of golds, selection of silvers, selection of bronzes. You probably will get a loan item of a decent player. Obviously think once again about what you want to use. I think last year I took Aguero, fitted in with the Prem style. It may not have been Aguero, so don't quote me on that, I can't remember exactly what I took. And then following on from that, I got my starter packs, so my packs for how long I've been playing FIFA for now and things like that. You get kind of packs for loyalty, I think loyalty packs they're called. So open them up and I firstly have a look what I get. Obviously you're going to want to get high rated things, but sometimes you get a lot of rubbish because it's FIFA and packs suck. So you open up the packs, you have a look in, you work out what you got. First things first, before I do anything else, I'm going to go have a look at the advanced SBCs. Basic up to advanced SBCs. I'm going to go through, have a look if I've got anything firstly that fits into them. You want to have a look if there's any kind of obscure ones that you might have a player that's worth some coins, and if you think he's going to be able to kind of lock it in, you may want to go invest in that, but obviously you don't really have coins at the moment. So I personally will go see if I can complete any SBCs with untradables. You may be able to complete the basics and get some coins back. In packs, for example, so you complete the basic SBCs, get some tradable packs back, and you'll be able to get some money or some players to go into other SBCs. I tend to see if I can put the team together straight away. I want to be able to load the game up and have a team, whether it be awful or good. It doesn't really matter, it's very difficult to kind of judge between, but I try to load straight in and have some form of team going. So what I'll do is I'll put together all the kind of cards you got given at the beginning, the loan cards, the bronze cards, the silver cards, and the gold cards, put them all together and sit there for a bit on the web app, just having a mooch around, seeing what I've got, seeing what I need. So if, for example, I've got a full defensive line, quite a decent, well, I say quite a decent, some players that fit in the midfield, but I don't have a left mid, don't have a right mid, or don't have one of the strikers, and then I'll prioritise what position I want most. So in my head then I budget, and I say, right, I want to spend X, Y or Z on these players. Often I try and buy like sub 1,000 coin players. Very difficult at the beginning to do that. Obviously, there's not a lot of players on the market, but if you spend enough time, you can often scout someone out and quick grab them on buy it now if they're Prem. Obviously, other leagues, people are opening packs, there's going to be stuff floating about on the market. You just want to keep an eye out for some bargains. It then, I suppose, goes down to, do you trade or do you not trade? All depends on preference. I've got people that I know that will trade, people that won't, and to be honest, it's a lot of ag. I enjoy the trade. I'm very much a menu gamer when it comes to FIFA 20, well, the last few FIFAs. So FIFA 21, I expect the same. I play quite a bit of the game as well, but mainly menus. I really enjoy it. I don't know why, I just enjoy the kind of the grind to get coins. So if you are a trader, often you've probably got ideas on what you want to do, how you're going to go about things, but I've kind of got routes I go down myself. So I think there's a few different methods that I'm going to cover more in other videos, but when you're on the web app, first thing that I'm going to go for personally is hunters and shadows. See if I can pick any up for cheap. Obviously, if you think what's happened in the last 2 years, they've been price capped and they've been at the top of their price ranges. They've been so expensive, and if you can pick up a couple early when someone's desperate for coins, you may be able to get one sub 1 grand, sub 1k. Obviously, it varies on what coins you've got. At this point, I expect you've gone through your team, you've had a look, you've opened your packs, you've got your returning packs, your loyalty ones, you've opened them up and you've had a look and you've gone, you know what, I don't have much to work in, I want to sell this player, that player, that player. I want to put some players together, sell them on the market, they're not of no use to you. Or you've done some SBC packs, you've opened it up, you may have got a coin bonus in them. And on the web app, I tend to, obviously everyone's stuck with a very low budget, so you want to just slowly work with what you've got, and bit by bit you'll earn better coins. Obviously I'm going to do a video on trading where I cover a lot more in-depth methods, not in great detail, just an overview so you guys understand different routes and what I plan on doing. Obviously the classic thing anyone who's ever traded or looked for trading advice has ever seen is buy low, sell high. It's true, it works. It's an easy concept and people sometimes don't understand it, but you just monitor prices. If you're looking on the market and you see that Premier League players are often selling to lazy buyers at 700 coins, I expect they're going to be more, but 700 coins, go on the market and bid on some for 350. See if you can pick up for 400 on Buy It Now and just list it back up, quick flip. Or look for some players that you think may be in demand. Can you get, for example, last year, Alan St. Maximin, pick him up early and his price went up, and I believe went extinct at one point. So yeah, you want to just keep focusing on that. Have a look at skillers, who's got 5-star skills, who's pacey, because no matter what happens, people were always drawn to pace. People want the quickest players. Following on from that, if you're not going to be trading and you're just opening packs, one thing I'd have always advised them is to do that on the web app. Even when the game comes out, do it on the web app. The animations are nowhere near as good, but if you do it on the web app, what you're going to be able to do is save the time of the EA Access trial, which I suppose is the next step and what's I think my next video is going to be on. So really on the web app, you're just going to see how much you can set yourself up for when EA Access, or is it EA Play now, when that trial releases. You want to get yourself ready and going. So you want to put as much time into little trades. If you look at it this way, if you can buy a card and make 200 coins in the web app, that 200 coins is going to go a lot further in the web app than it will when the game fully comes out. So that's the time you can really make some good coins. That's, I suppose, really it for now. I don't want to touch on too much because I'm going to go into a few more trading methods in the coming videos and cover it a bit more, I think. But I suppose I'll explain my plan. My plan is basically do what I just advised. However, this FIFA, my plan is I'm going to open a lot of bronze packs. As long as they still have upgrades, bronze to silver, silver to gold, I'm going to open a lot of them. So I'm going to build my team. I'm going to get going on the web app, do a bit of trading, but also open bronze packs. The money's not quite going to be there this year like it was in previous. They obviously removed squad fitnesses, but there's other things that are going to fill the packs. But I just don't see... I think what they've done with removing the squad fitnesses actually made the packs worse. The pack value, the return value is going to be a lot worse unless they up the price of something else, and I don't see how they're going to do it. I personally just think it's going to make bronze packs probably worse, but I want the players. It may be that I open a few and realise buying bronze players at 200 coins is the best way, or bidding at 150. It's a very varied route that I'm going to go down, but I want to do more upgrade packs because at the end of the day, for content wise, packs are what most people want to see. And if I can, for example, do 100 of these upgrade packs a week, I'm going to have quite a lot of footage to go out as content. I'll also obviously have rewards, SBCs, maybe some gameplay. I don't know, to be honest. I probably won't do gameplay as much. I might be doing a series with one of my friends on co-op seasons. We'll see. But yeah, realistically, for the web app, there's a lot of things I could sit here and tell you are going to be the best things ever, and you should definitely do this. But no one really knows at the moment. If, for example, they say the web app transferred over and you can transfer Ultimate Team points from your previous account over on the web app, you're going to have a huge advantage if you're using them. Because if you can get some money together, people are going to be desperate to get coins. So people are going to be on selling all their players for low prices, trying to recuperate some coins in order to win their first few games. So you want to take advantage of that. Obviously, at the moment, this is just an intro. The web app is the first step in FIFA 21, and I can only see it getting better. Obviously, at the moment, I've just got FIFA 20 web app on my screen, so I can only apologise for that. I haven't made a background. I don't know what to put in the background, so if you have any ideas, please do let me know. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next episode. Cheers.